Living with dementia introduces a daily hurdle for care professionals and families, finding genuinely engaging activities. Traditional group exercises or games usually require following complex instructions or carrying on quick conversations. For someone experiencing memory loss or confusion, that pressure often leads to anxiety or complete withdrawal. Bringing animals into the care home offers a different approach. A friendly guinea pig or a calm reptile doesn't expect a conversation. The presence of an animal captures attention. It creates a space where residents feel safe and free from judgment, simply observing or touching the creature in front of them. By completely removing the need for words, this simple interaction bypasses cognitive barriers and directly connects with the resident's emotional state. It establishes the comfort necessary for a better sense of well-being. The positive impact of an animal visit starts on a biological level, addressing the physical symptoms of stress associated with dementia. This animated diagram shows a typical stress response. The spiking line represents cortisol, the primary stress hormone responsible for the intense anxiety dementia patients experience. Research shows human-animal interaction actively drops this line, reducing elevated cortisol levels. The trigger for this drop is tactile. It's the feeling of a rabbit's soft fur, or the smooth, cool scales of a resting reptile against the skin. These slow movements and varied textures provide engaging sensory input. Importantly, they do so in a calm way that avoids causing overstimulation. Reaching this physiological baseline of calm is essential. Once the nervous system settles, patients are often more comfortable opening up to further engagement. With the mind relaxed, a resident becomes far more receptive to accessing long-term memories. The distinct sounds, the physical weight, and subtle animal smells act as environmental cues. They can bring back fragments of history that a verbal prompt alone might miss. Encountering a gentle rabbit or a curious guinea pig frequently prompts residents to recall specific details about their own childhood pets or the time they spent working on a farm decades ago. This recall has significant emotional value. It allows the resident to articulate parts of their own story again, briefly reconnecting them with their personal history and identity. As individual residents wake up to these memories, the benefits naturally expand to the broader group. Social isolation is a frequent issue in care homes. As confidence in conversation fades, many residents stop participating in communal spaces. Bringing a variety of animals into a shared room changes the dynamic. It provides a shared, low-pressure focal point that everyone can observe together. It acts as a natural icebreaker. Residents who usually prefer to stay quiet will often start asking the animal handlers questions and spontaneously sharing stories with their peers. This shared experience also gives visiting family members and care staff an easy, joyful topic of conversation, relieving the pressure that can accompany typical visits. By the end of the session, the atmosphere in the room has shifted. People are talking to their neighbors and the handlers, creating a window of active, shared communication. To achieve these results, the experience is tailored to the specific capabilities of each individual taking part. There is a wide spectrum of participation. A resident who prefers to simply observe a tortoise from their chair receives the same respect and attention as someone who wants to hold an animal. At Wild Science, trained presenters follow strict RSPCA welfare guidelines, ensuring that the environment is safe and comfortable for both the residents and the animals. The impact of a visit often lasts beyond the hour itself, leaving behind an atmosphere of calm and connection in the care home. If you manage a care home, you can bring this experience to your residents. Book a Wild Science animal encounter today to brighten their schedule and take advantage of up to 10% off for all events booked between September and January.